Hello, everybody. Now today, we're gonna be reading an r/entitled parents post called "Entitled Mother Wants to Take My Phone," and it's a large story. So yeah, let's just start. Now I know that the title is cliche, but that is the story put in the shortest way possible. I've been around the subreddit before, and I finally want to share this experience I had with entitled mother and her precious entitled kid. Hold on, give me a second. I'm back. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, right there. At the end of there. Yeah, I meant entitled mother and her precious EK, or entitled kid. And English is my first language, and this is not a computer. But feel free to joke about typos if you want. You should all know what entitled mother and entitled kid stand for. So during high school, I'm now in college. Now before we start, we're doing the story. Wasn't this kind of like a GeoFilms video? So be warned. So during high school, I'm now in college. I had to transfer between two trains from my home, from home, during an hour-long commute to get there and back. Usually, I'd pull out my phone to play this RPG called Dungeon Boss. I don't play it anymore, but it was fun, and it did save my data in case I ever want to go back to it. I made a ton of progress on the game, reached the now higher level cap, collected almost every character, beat the main campaign and half of the harder version, and level up my characters to unlock their more powerful weapons. Alright. That's an advertisement for you if you want to play Dungeon Boss. This took about 2 years of on and off gameplay to achieve, without spending a penny on microtransactions. Now, I promise. Now, before we do the next paragraph, we're gonna in like when it's like Saturday or so, I might start Google Ads. If you don't know what Google Ads is, basically putting ads into your videos on YouTube. And Google Ads is where you can literally put anything. Any type of ads. I mean, you can't customize it, but you can but Google Ads helps you put ads on your videos, and that's how YouTube is going to monetize you. Ads. So on the train that heads home, I see entitled mother and entitled kid get on board and make nothing of it. When I'm sitting down, and some guy next to me stood up to get off. Entitled mother told entitled kid to take the seat, and he didn't have a problem with it. As I was playing the game, a limited time event was going on, so I tried to finish levels with certain heroes in order to complete these challenges. One of these characters was an how do you say that word? Anthropomorphic. That's a very long word. Anthropomorphic. All right. One of these characters was an anthropomorphic panda that controlled electricity. This caught entitled kid's attention. He seemed like he was interested, so I let him watch as he finished the level. I ran like 2 more levels to show him some of the other characters in action because he seemed to enjoy the game's fantasy settings and he really liked it. That's the moment he called for his mom and whispered something to her ear. Entitled mother says, "Hey there, young man. My son likes to play the game that you're playing." I say, "Oh, thanks. If he wants to play it himself, it's called..." Entitled mother interrupting, Yeah, so why don't you just hand it over to him?" Oh my god, I'm sorry. Let me try that again. Entitled mother interrupting, Yeah, so why don't you just hand it over to him? Me utterly baffled. "Ma'am, I'm sorry, but I just can't give your son my phone." Entitled mother says, "Come on, he really likes the game, and he doesn't have his own phone to play it on." I say, "So you want me to give your son my phone with all of my personal data, passwords, and contacts so your son can enjoy a free game I already put the work in?" Entitled mother says, "Precisely. So glad you could keep up." It's like this woman was never told no in her life. I knew that it would be a bit troublesome if things got physical, since her tone became more serious. I don't want to hurt anyone unless they throw the first punch, but this isn't something that would make me do so. I told her that she should stop acting the way she is. Until her mother says, retaliating, "What did you just say, you little jerk?" She went on to explain how her son was so well behaved, he gets good grades, that he'd probably be better at the game than I am, yada yada, etc., etc. As she gave her speech, until the kid was bouncing in his seat like an angry pinball, so I responded, "Well, as much as you made that statement clear, I'm not seeing any evidence. It just looks to me that you're so stuck up here that you'd take something for your little jerk from some random person instead of teaching him some proper manners. Had you been nicer, I would have told him more about the game, but I see now how rude and disrespectful you are." I'm sorry? Just taking stuff. I remained calm, others were turning heads, and she was about to explode. Daggers is pretty insufficient. She was staring broadswords my way. I caught a glimpse of the metro station map to realize that my stop was coming up, the station in between both train rides. She prompts her son to try and grab my phone, to which I pull my arm away and shove it in my pocket. I stand up, and entitled mother slaps me across the face as soon as I do. I knew it would be bad for her to know I'm getting options. She'd probably follow me, and God knows how long she would have given chase. Entitled mother, "You son of a jerk! Give my son that phone right now! Didn't your parents tell you to respect your elders?" I say, "They certainly did, and if you want to take it to my dad, he's right over there." And I point to a man down the other end of the train. The entitled mother goes to give a man a stern talking as I bolted to the door in the opposite direction. I slept out just in time for her to get back to me at the door closed. As the train pulled out of the station, I gave her the bird and headed to my next train. Luckily, she probably forgot about my backpack, which would mean that I take the transit to and from school. I stood up because I never saw her or entitled kid again, and thank God that I don't have to take that transit anymore. Thanks for reading. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. Let's see the content, the comments. Techno Dictator says, "Entitled mother slaps me across the finish as soon as I do. I would have absolutely lost it there." Killday22 says, "I would slap the kid and say, respect your elders." The POTUS entitledparents says, does that count as violence? Kilday22 says, no, maybe. I don't know. The player_Fowler says, well, I'm just wondering for you because I saw the new anti-violence rules. Kilday22 says, violence is against humans, and I'm pretty sure Thice is not human, but maybe we could be charged for animal abuse. That sucks too. And yeah, that's pretty much it. What is this? Spartan_gamercat says, same. Somebody once told me. I'm just gonna end this video here by just doing the somebody once told me. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Okay, bye!